FIFA, we need to talk about this, yeah? The World Cup hasn't even started, and fans are already having travel nightmares. Now, the Scottish fans are saying that their ESTA was approved, yeah? And now suddenly it says they're not authorized to travel to America. Come on, man. Imagine paying for flights, hotels, match tickets, and getting your shirt ready. And then at the last minute, America says, nope, you're not coming. Man, guys, this is why fans are worried about this World Cup. It's not just football anymore, yeah? It's visas, money, time zones, travel, stress, yeah? The World Cup is supposed to be for the fans. But what happens when the fans can't even get in, yeah? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments, man. Because come on, America, man. Come on. I wonder.
Please do not come to the United States. We are not the same country we were 4 months ago. It is not safe here anymore. They can pull you off the street. They can detain you. They'll do God knows what to you. They're doing it to our own citizens. They will do it to you. Please do not support American products. Don't buy American. Don't vacation here. I'm very sorry to say this, and I want to apologize on behalf of all rational Americans in this country who are fighting Trump tooth and nail with everything we have. We're sorry. We're doing the best we can to get rid of this guy. And all his crooked cronies, but we're having a very difficult time doing it. We handed him the keys. An ignorant populace handed him the keys to this kingdom, and we're finding it very difficult to even slow him down, frankly. I think America's done. I hate to say that, but I don't know how much we can do, what we can do to slow this guy down. We're trying very hard. Please don't support us anymore. And to my government, my friends in government all over the world who we dealt with in business and for so many years, you guys were so good to us all over the place, you know, France, Australia, the United Kingdom, of course, Canada, of course, Mexico, you know, Costa Rica, Panama, all over Asia. You know, you guys have been wonderful partners to us for years. I'm so sorry Trump is treating you like dirt. Don't expect anything better from him in the future. He's a tyrant. He wants to be a dictator, and frankly, he's turning into one very quickly. Again, we're having a hard time slowing him down. I'm sorry to say that. Please don't trust this guy. If you're working in government, he makes you a promise. His promise is worth nothing. I've known this guy for 30 years. His word is worthless. And that goes for all of his crooked cronies in our GOP that are supporting him. Do not trust this guy. Do not trust. The reason I'm telling you this right now, if you're wondering, is because I'm getting out to a couple million people on social media a week now, and he's going to shut me down. He's shutting friends of mine down. He's threatening my friends that have millions and millions of viewers on social media, that are rational thinking people. He's threatening them within an inch of their life. He's going after them for taxes. He's going after them for any way he can. And I'm afraid it's going to continue, and I won't be able to say this, so I'm saying it now. Do not trust anything American at this point. We are not the same country. I don't know that we ever will be. Again, apologies from America. You guys have been so great to us. And
Scottish fans headed to the World Cup are being denied entry into the United States. You heard that correctly. Scotland. Now, they don't need a visa to come to the United States, but they need to fill out an ESTA, which is basically a travel application. And this is vetted by the Department of Homeland Security. Well, just days ahead of when these fans are supposed to arrive here in the United States, they're being denied access to the country. Now, these fans, tagged in the BBC report below, have no way to contact the Department of Homeland Security to appeal or find out why they've been denied entry, and they are losing out on thousands and thousands of dollars and pounds that they have already spent to make it here to see their team play in the World Cup. As one of the host states for the Scottish fans, I am personally livid and apologize on behalf of the entire country because this is effed up. If this has happened to you, let me know in the comments whether you're from Scotland or anywhere else, especially if you're from a visa-free country and all you had to fill out was an ESTA. Pretty much the same form I have to fill out when I go to Scotland later this summer. I'll level with you. I expected shenanigans from this administration when it came to international travelers in the World Cup, but what's their beef with Scotland? No Scotland, no party. And if you make it to Rhode Island, hope to see you in Providence.
Every day I keep reading that America has denied entry to more people for the World Cup. And like every day a new country gets banned. Here's an idea. You can't have a World Cup without the world. It's just a cup at that point. It becomes an empty cup, a cup that's barely dishwasher safe. And knowing America is probably full of sugar and red 40. Fans are being denied entry. Coaches are being denied entry. FIFA official referees are being denied entry. I'm surprised the ball made it in. You know, the football that they kick around. I'm surprised that made it past TSA. And what's the point of having an airport if no one can land and check into arrivals? يا نهار اسود. شايفين حالكم جنة الفردوس ولا ايه؟ حاجة غلب. Yeah, wallah, it's easier to get into heaven, يا زلمة. Matter of fact, hell is less discriminatory. They're more hospitable to tourists than you. It's not even America's World Cup. They're sharing it with Canada and Mexico. بس علشان أمريكا الدنيا. America is the mother of the dunya, the world. The world does not revolve around the sun. The sun identifies as America, apparently. The soccer World Cup did. The New York Knicks are winning the World Cup. Hey, you not owe Qatar an apology.
So there's more issues with the World Cup. This time it is with Iraq and Scotland. So the Iraqi player came through Chicago O'Hare, and for 7 hours they interrogated him and went through his phone. They finally let him in, but not the photographer. They held him for over 10 hours and then made him go back. And a whole bunch of fans from Scotland who had approval through this new ESTA form that they had to fill out as far back as December were notified last week that they no longer have the ability to travel to the United States. These are their fans for the Scotland team. And there's really no reason except that the US is just chaotic and has changed the rules and nobody knows what's going on. These are families who have spent thousands of dollars and lots of time planning these big trips for them and their kids to come to this country. Why? I have no idea. I mean, it's hard enough to get people to come to these games in the US because of everything that's going on here with ICE and CBP. But even the people that want to come are being given such a hard time right now. Really hope it doesn't work out for FIFA. I mean, I would love to see them go bankrupt. This is what they get for giving the orange turd, the fascist in charge of our country right now, a fake peace prize. They deserve every loss and disruption that comes to them.
The World Cup kicks off in 5 days, and Scottish fans woke up to a rude message from the United States saying that their visas that had previously been approved, well, they had a change of status, and they were now denied. According to dozens of Scottish fans, they're now heartbroken as travel permits to the World Cup inside the United States have been withdrawn at the last minute. One fan says that he's been waiting his whole life. He's 43 years old, and, well, the Scots haven't been to a World Cup since 1998, and he thought he might never get to see the Scots play in a World Cup in his life. So, as his birthday coincided with this World Cup, he decided to splurge and celebrate his birthday with friends and family, spending over £10,000 to travel to the United States and go to games in Miami for his birthday. Now, others were going to Boston. They were going to go to Foxborough and see the Scottish national team play there. What? That's not happening either, because the United States doesn't understand what's going on, and all of a sudden, they have started to deny permits for Scottish fans, people who actually don't need visas to come to the United States. What they do use is the electronic system for travel authorization, which has been used for a decade or more for individuals from the EU and from the United Kingdom. But not anymore, because now the US, the Department of Homeland Security, is randomly canceling these authorizations to enter the United States.
Yo. Is it me, or is it the first time it feels like nobody cares about the World Cup? The world's biggest tournament starts in about 5 days, and no one's talking about it. Like, nobody cares. Nobody's interested. Usually in the World Cup, there's 32 countries that participate in the tournament. This year, they've increased it to 48. My question is, do the other 16 countries even know they're in the tournament? At this point, I'm convinced that 16 teams got a +1. Come on, man. There's countries in the World Cup right now that don't even know had a team. Big up Cape Verde. I don't know how you managed to qualify. That island is so small. The moment you've picked your starting 11, the whole place is empty. There were more people at the Arsenal parade than Cape Verde's population. But I can't lie, man. Forget all that, bruv. The people who I blame for the World Cup falling off are the hosts. You know who the hosts are. I ain't gonna say your name again. I've been beefing you guys a lot online, bruv. You hosts are shit, bruv. You might know how to ruin anything that's not your own. Anything that's not yours, you don't care too much for it. There's no promotion in this tournament. This is the biggest tournament in the world because you know you're not going to do well in it. Is that why? You man have decided to divide the whole tournament in 3 different places. Man are playing when it's cold. Man are playing when it's hot. Man are playing at night. Man are playing in the morning. Like, how can anyone keep up with this tournament? I don't know. We'll still do it, but it's long. You've made it, ruin everything, man. To watch England games now, man are going out 10 o'clock at night to watch the game. That's not how it used to be. Summertime, you watch that one midday. That's the whole day. Vibes and that. Come on, you're ruining the setting, blood. In this country, some people are going to have 2 a.m. kickoffs. That's dead. What's the point of that, fam? What irritates me about you hosts is that with the sheer fact that every other sport that you guys have, you don't involve no one else in the world. But when you win that tournament, you call yourself world champions. You call yourself World Series. All this red hair world. Then there was no one else that was playing, but apart from you. But the moment you man have a chance to involve the rest of the world, you just scuff up the thing. You mash up the whole setting, man. You've ruined World Cup, man. You man have ruined World Cup. I'm sorry, bro. England deserves to host a World Cup. England deserves to host it, man. If England hosts a World Cup, that would be a madness, bro. Every town in the UK will go off because we got the best stadiums as well. Come on, man, stop playing, man.
2026 World Cup has not even started yet, but we are already having a lot of issues. According to a new report, some Scottish supporters had their EST travel authorization revoked shortly before their trip, even after previously being approved. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? This was supposed to be a World Cup. How can you host a World Cup without the world watching? Let's North America are just one of the countries hosting the World Cup. They are not completely in charge of the World Cup, but yet it seems like everything revolves around them. The World Cup is being hosted by 3 countries. That's Canada, Mexico, and the US. But we are having a lot of issue only from the US. And the FIFA don't even there's no word about it. The FIFA is just silent. I don't know what's going on. Not to talk about the time zone. We have a lot of issues. People are having issues already. Travel, ticket paid, hotel that has been booked, the time zone. There are a lot of issues, and the US are making things more difficult for fans. This was supposed to be a World Cup, man. I don't really think this was supposed to be the best World Cup in the history of football. Plus, we have a lot of legends who are going to retire after this World Cup. Talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Neymar Jr., which we know this is gonna be their last World Cup. So, and they have a lot of fans. They have a lot of fan bases that want to be there to watch them. But the US keep making things difficult. Like, what the hell is going on? Drop your comments. What do you think about this World Cup? Subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell to stay updated. Thank you very much.